Well, something a little different today. Swazi Farms. I stopped by to see how they were doing in Stucklerville, New Jersey. They have a cutout we're going to do. They got some bees that kind of got behind an old boarded up window. They got several entrances here. We're not sure if they went down into the block, but we're going to find out shortly. And I like the way they kind of do the washboarding to the point where the wood is kind of discolored from all that traffic. Well, the plan here is to cut out all the nails. That way you don't really disturb the bees with a bunch of pulling and tugging and popping. The calmer, the better. And they seem not to mind with all this vibration for this multi-tool. And there's a little bit of obstacle course here. We have some poison oak, poison ivy, just to make it more challenging. And Randy gets his shop vac out. Well, actually it's a bee vac, specially designed for sucking up bees without hurting them.
The vulnerable spots.
Knocking down the bee numbers and a little smoke makes it a much more pleasurable bee removal job.
On the glasses? It's like, go away, but they know.
They can find her, they can take care of her. This will kind of trap her so that way we know she's coming back with us. If we get her, all the rest of
You're free the rest of the way up.
Alright, more than a couple of weeks. Stuck here, huh?
We got a piece of comb coming
Yep.
with us. Guess we're just gonna let it ride here.
Yeah, I think you're free pretty much the rest of the way. It was just the first one.
Joe's over at the temporary workstation sucking up the bees. That way we can take them to their new home.
Yes?
We're in the front. A lot of times we go from the back.
So because we're standing in the way where the bees normally go in and out, we have a little bit more activity than normal. Just an added challenge.
Yeah, we got the whole thing. Do we have a clean clip out here?
Yeah.
Well, does anybody see the queen? There's quite a few bees on the comb yet. I see a little bit of honey that's been capped. And if you look closely, you'll see some larvae.
Like there's tunneling all underneath here. There's access to all the cinder blocks. So I want to be able to, if we can make enough movement to herd them to stay towards the middle, she'll move closer to the middle instead of farther to the edges. So if I started here and she was somewhere here, and then she started to run this way, it's easier for her to kind of hide. So if I can take this front entrance out, and I can push her more towards the middle.
So you think this is chess?
It can be. Yeah. That's bulb root. So they detected something was wrong with it, and they opened it up.
Itch if I didn't scratch it, it would be there all day.
Let's do a flash. I'm gonna get a flashlight. So we have larvae down here.
Alright.
That is sac brood. It's got the little tiny head. That cell there.
Ah, I do see the eggs now. So we do have a laying queen. That's good.
And you can see up here, there's a lot of bulb brood in here. Let's say we were to come across AFB we don't want to transport any of this honey or comb. We would want to just shake this colony, and then we wouldn't even want to give them comb. We would want to give them blank foundation. That way they can consume all of that honey and get through it.
So AFB is carried in the honey.
Yeah, so if you were to just transport them, and then like all these guys are cleaning up all this honey, and then you would give them comb, they would then store that into the wax frames that you have, and you don't really want that, because that's how you're going to keep AFB. But if you put them on blank foundation, allow them to metabolize the honey,
They work it out.
they work out the AFB. But you would have to get rid of the wax. We'd have to sanitize all of our equipment, because it is contagious. Got some K-wing here. Yeah. See sack fruit on this one too. Nuts. This girl here's got propolis on her legs.
This summer, did you post that?
Yes. Yes, I did. I try to cut as high into the brood comb that I can without cutting into the honey, so that
We'll take the honey from different parts of the hive.
I want least amount of sticky bees as possible.
Even in this hive, like it tastes different depending on where it is. Yeah.
Oh, you killed a bee!
There's the queen. Hey, Jordan, come here. Come on.
She's rushed. She's looking up. Now he's got the foot on her. She'll be inside there. Show the camera.
So there's a hive beetle in that cell right there.
Yeah. So this is their entrance. This is all
See the
that
girls?
tree
She's trying to
stack
kick
stuff
them
that I
out.
told you to seal it up. So
Are you gonna try to get back?
She smells them in there.
yeah. So
Wow.
once we get this, yep, we'll peel that down just to make sure there's nobody trapped up in there. But now that we have her, we can
She's
put
trying
her
to get her out, huh?
anywhere,
Yeah,
and they'll
yeah.
go where she
She
is.
sees the hive beetle in there, and it's like, is the coast clear?
Run, run! Man, it's a high traffic area. He's still trying to get out.
Alright.
Somebody I know, I asked,
Hey,
and she
watch
sent
out
me
for this
like
for
your
a second.
thing, a laundry list of things
Yeah.
in a box.
Yeah.
And the micro non-bee removal. Only because they hurt and they keep repeatedly stinging you. But they're gone now.
That's the one you leave in your back of your truck so they can steal your vacuum.
Yeah.
This is the Milwaukee Record. This we found to be the best because it does multi-material. But like Laugh and Plaster, if you use any other blade, like if you're gonna have 6 blades in one job,
Yeah.
this you could use 1 blade for the whole job, which has been nice.
All right.
There's your friend.
1 block.
They went down, what, 8 inches?
Yeah. We are gonna cut through this.
Look at that.
When the exterminator comes out and they kill them in place, and then next year you'd have new bees move in.
Pressure regulated bee vacuum.
It's hard to show you the bees because the camera focuses on the screen.
That's what you learned. And see, a lot of comb, a lot of healthy brood in here. We've got 2 vacuums full of bees. We're gonna taste this live. What kind of flavor are you getting, Joe?
It's really sweet. Probably the best one I ever had.
This is a little bit darker than the stuff we have going at Swayze Farms right now. This stuff's probably in here from last year.
Well, Joe and Randy brought some frames out of storage just because the stuff that was in the cutout was a little too narrow.
Oh wow, we definitely got a lot of bees quickly.
Yeah.
She is super strong pheromone. Oh my gosh.
So are they.
What happened?
I'm just admiring the shape.
How many stings did you get?
None.
Oh man, I got nailed.
Did you?
Well,
Nice.
sometimes when you go veilless, well, you get caught. Well, it's time to give these bees a little treatment of oxalic acid. Get them started off to a great start. Thank you for watching Galway Lights and Swazi Farm Bees.